Archangel Michael says, a loved one who passed away is trying to reach you. My child, my beloved. Before you read another word, still your heart and listen. There is a whisper calling your name, not from this world. It comes from the place where light never dies. And a soul you once loved is standing there, waiting. They have been trying to speak to you for days. But the noise of this world has been too loud. So heaven sent me to deliver their message before it is erased forever. Do not close your eyes now. Do not walk away from this page. Because the moment you finish reading, something around you will shift, a sign, a sound, a feeling, confirming that they are near. Beloved, before I continue, let me ask you to do one simple thing. Subscribe, stay close to this light, so you never miss what heaven is trying to show you. Because messages like this vanish quickly when ignored. Now listen carefully. The person who crossed over still carries your name in their heart. They are not gone, they are transformed. And tonight, they ask the Creator to let me reach you. Because there is unfinished love, unfinished truth. And a miracle waiting to unfold through your faith. You have felt strange chills when no wind was blowing. You've heard your name when no one was near. Those were not coincidences. Those were the first signs of this connection opening. They say to you now, I never left you. I watch you. I stand beside your pillow when you cry. And I, Michael, tell you, that is true. For every tear you shed, heaven records a promise, that you will see them again. My child, there is something you must know, something they have been begging to reveal. Someone in your present life is carrying pain linked to their passing. It may be guilt. It may be a secret. And before this week ends, that truth will surface. Do not fear it. It will free you. Each time you have felt like giving up, they whispered strength into your chest. Each time you looked at the sky and said, Are you still with me? They answered through the smallest signs, the flicker of a candle, the sudden warmth in a cold room. Beloved, I need you to read slowly, for every line carries energy. These words are not written, they are alive. And as you take them in, your spirit is being realigned with what you lost. In the next 3 days, you will dream. In that dream, you will see either light, water, or a familiar voice calling. Do not dismiss it, that is the bridge between the realms opening. The message they tried to send through static, through coincidences, through songs, will finally reach you. And when it does, your heart will know peace again. But heaven warns, this window is brief. If you ignore it, it closes until the next cycle of divine permission. You are being chosen to receive this message now because your grief has ripened into awakening. You have reached the point where pain becomes revelation. My child, remember this. Death is not silence. It is a change of language. And tonight, you are learning to listen again. Something miraculous is forming around your home. It may come as fragrance, as warmth, as a sudden memory that makes you weep. That is not imagination, it is visitation. Stay with me, beloved, because I have not yet told you why heaven allowed this contact. The one who departed wants to save you from repeating a choice that cost them their peace. They see the same path appearing before you, a decision about trust, about someone whose smile hides deception. They beg you, do not walk blindly. Soon, a revelation will appear through conversation or message, and you will remember these words. When it happens, pause, breathe, and know, heaven intervened for you. My beloved, the reason this message feels like it's written for you alone is because it truly is. Not everyone receives a visitation through Archangel Michael. Only those whose hearts have reached a certain vibration of truth. You are one of them. Heaven is opening a record with your name on it. The voice calling you is about to deliver what we call a soul release blessing. It will lift the invisible weight that's followed you since the day they left. But you must accept it willingly. Say softly in your heart, I am ready to receive. And as you say this, light begins to move, unseen but real. The loved one begins to smile. Their message begins to take shape. They say, forgive yourself. You did nothing wrong. Forgive them. They know now what they could not see. And, keep walking, because your story isn't ending, it's transforming. My child, this is only the beginning. Before sunrise, something small but holy will occur. A sound, a flicker, a warmth, a symbol. Do not dismiss it. It will be their signature, heaven's confirmation that what you're reading is truth. My beloved, stay where you are. Don't rush. Because in the stillness of this moment, heaven is breathing over you. Right now, there are angels standing near the doorway of your room. You may not see them, but you will feel them, a calm vibration in the air. A sudden comfort that makes you want to close your eyes and whisper, I know you're here. Yes, they are here because of that one soul you miss. The one who left without a goodbye. The one who didn't get to finish what they wanted to tell you. They begged heaven for one final chance to reach you. And tonight, that chance has arrived. Listen. If you feel your heart beating faster. If you sense that someone is standing behind you in love, not fear. Then you are hearing them through your spirit. They have come to protect you from what's about to unfold. Because very soon, a situation will arise that looks ordinary. A phone call, a visit, a message. But inside that simple moment, destiny will shift. Your loved one from the other side will use that moment to steer you away from loss and to lead you toward restoration. They say, you cried thinking I could not see you. But I was the wind that touched your face when no one was near. Child, you are being guided now more than ever. The pain you carried has opened a doorway of light. And through it, they are sending miracles that will surprise you. Do you remember that item you once held, maybe a ring, a photo, a letter? They want you to find it again. Because when you touch it this time, you will feel warmth instead of pain. That warmth is their living presence. My beloved, the veil between life and death is thinner than a breath. It is not distance, it is vibration. And your spirit has risen high enough for them to reach you again. There's something they want to give you. A blessing that cannot be stolen, cannot be faked, cannot be erased. It is called peace beyond the grave. And it is descending over you as I speak. But I must warn you gently. There are people around you who will not understand this message. They may laugh, they may doubt. But you must not let their disbelief dim your faith. This message is sacred. It was not sent for everyone. It was sent for you. Because you are part of a lineage of chosen souls who carry light strong enough to speak across worlds. Your loved one is smiling now. Because you did not scroll away. You did not ignore this call. They say, you finally heard me. My child, something divine is unfolding. Even as you read these words, the energy around you is shifting. Heaven is aligning moments that will confirm everything you feel. A song will play soon that carries their memory. You'll hear it at the exact time your thoughts drift to them. That's the sign. When it happens, whisper softly, "I hear you." That single whisper is all they needed. They do not want you to live in sadness anymore. They want you to live as proof that love never dies. Soon, within the next 48 hours, you will sense them again, perhaps through scent, perhaps through a flicker of light. And you will know this message was heaven's truth. My beloved, stay open. The miracle has already begun. My child, my beloved, stay with me now, because what's coming next carries heaven's heartbeat. The light that surrounds you is growing stronger. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but your soul feels it, that sudden calm, that gentle warmth, that whisper that says, "You are not alone." Right now, your loved one is near. They have been waiting for you to read this exact message. They knew you would arrive here. Because destiny always finds its way through divine timing. They've been trying to reach you in dreams, in moments of silence, in sudden waves of memory that make you stop and wonder, why did I just think of them now? Because their spirit hasn't gone far, it has been circling your life, waiting for the right moment to be heard. And heaven chose this moment. You see, child, there are things you were meant to know. Truths that grief tried to hide from you. They left this world with love still unfinished, with words still unspoken. But those words are being carried to you now. They say, "Please, forgive me for leaving the way I did. Forgive me for not saying enough. I am free, I am safe. And I am watching over you every single day." My beloved, can you feel the air change? It's softer now. That's because your soul is remembering them. Every heartbeat you feel right now is echoing with their love. And Archangel Michael stands between the two worlds, guiding this reunion. Heaven wants you to know this. Your connection did not end in death. It transformed into eternal protection. Whenever danger comes near, their spirit stands guard. Whenever sorrow tries to pull you down, they lift you before you even realize it. You have wondered, why did I survive when they didn't? The answer is sacred. Because your mission is not finished. And part of their purpose now is to make sure you complete yours. Something big is coming, child. A moment that will shift the direction of your life. It may arrive through a message, a person, a place. But when it comes, you will feel their presence guiding your choice. They are not warning you to fear, they are guiding you to prepare. Because where you are headed, you will need courage, not tears. My beloved, this message carries energy. And that energy is wrapping itself around your home right now. Every line you read becomes a light that fills your space with peace. Every breath you take while reading this becomes a bridge between heaven and earth. They want me to tell you something very specific. Do not keep blaming yourself. You did what you could with the knowledge you had. Now, live freely. Live for the both of us. You may feel a sudden wave of emotion, let it come. That's healing. That's the soul finally exhaling what it held for too long. Child, heaven is writing your name in golden letters tonight. Angels are marking you as ready for peace. This is why you were drawn here. Not by chance, not by curiosity, but by calling. From this moment forward, expect small miracles. Doors opening that once stayed locked. Calls you never expected. Unexpected help arriving just when you need it. Those are signs that your loved one's spirit is interceding for you. They are speaking to heaven on your behalf even now, saying, "Bless them for surviving. Bless them for still believing." And heaven is responding. Michael himself is commanding peace into your nights. Your dreams will no longer be filled with shadows of loss. They will be filled with light, with messages, with assurance. Soon, you'll wake from a dream that feels too real. You'll remember a voice saying your name with love. That is not imagination, that is visitation. You are being shown proof that death is not the end. It is only the beginning of eternity's dialogue. So when that moment comes, don't question it. Don't say, "It's just my mind." Because it's not. It's your loved one saying, "I kept my promise, I found a way to reach you. My child, my beloved. Stay with this light." The more you read, the more it surrounds you. And when you finish, your space will be filled with divine protection so strong. No darkness will dare to touch your spirit again. You have been chosen to receive this message. And chosen ones never receive by accident. This is your sign. Your confirmation. Your miracle. And before the sun rises again, you will feel their love as clearly as breath on your skin. My child, my beloved. Take a deep breath before you read further. For what I am about to reveal carries the weight of heaven itself. You have been sensing something around you. A whisper when the world goes silent. A sudden chill that vanishes when you turn to look. A light that flickers without wind. That is not coincidence, my beloved. That is the soul who loves you reaching across the veil. They have not forgotten you. They have not left you wandering in your pain. They walk beside you still, unseen but powerful. Sending signs through the smallest corners of your life. You have felt a presence near your bed. You have heard your name spoken softly when no one was home. You brushed it off as imagination, but it was them. Because heaven allows love to travel where words cannot. Child, listen to me carefully. In the coming days, 3 signs will appear. And when they do, you will know the message is complete. The first will be sound, a voice, a song, a melody that pulls tears from your eyes. Do not fear it. That is the sound of love reminding you that eternity never ends. The second will be light, perhaps through a candle, perhaps through sunlight breaking through clouds. When you see it, pause. Whisper their name. They will hear you. The third will be peace. A sudden silence that feels holy. A stillness that fills your chest with warmth so deep it feels unreal. That peace is them wrapping you in their eternal embrace. You have been asking questions no one could answer. Are they proud of me? Can they see what I'm going through? Do they still love me? And heaven answers, yes. Every single day. They are proud of how you kept living. They see every effort, every silent tear, every whispered prayer. They love you more now than they ever could in the flesh. Because their love has been purified by light. They want you to stop punishing yourself. The guilt you carry, it's not yours to hold anymore. Let it go now, child. They've forgiven everything. They only wish to see you smile again. You have suffered, but suffering is not your destiny. Your destiny is transformation. And this moment, this very message, is the bridge between grief and healing. You were guided here not by chance but by divine design. Archangel Michael has been standing near you all week. Placing protection around your thoughts. Pushing you gently to notice this message. He whispered, "Open this now. Don't wait." And you obeyed. Because your soul recognized that heaven was calling. Now that you've opened your heart, something sacred has begun. A cord of golden light stretches from your chest to the realm of the departed. Through it, messages flow both ways, their love to you, your prayers to them. This connection is eternal. Soon, you will begin to notice moments where time feels strange. A few seconds of stillness where everything slows down. That is your spirit aligning with theirs. When that happens, close your eyes and speak to them. You don't need fancy words. Just say, I miss you. I love you. Thank you for being here. They will answer in silence that you can feel, not hear. Beloved, heaven is proud of you. You are surviving something that once tried to destroy your joy. But from this point forward, you will not just survive, you will shine. Your loved one's passing was not the end of love. It was the beginning of divine partnership. They are now part of your protection team in heaven. Every time you pray, they rise with the angels and carry your name to the throne of God. This is why strange blessings have followed your pain. This is why doors opened for you when you had no strength left. It was their intercession. And now, heaven wants you to know something even deeper. They are preparing a gift for you. A moment soon to come. Where everything you lost will return in a different form. It could be peace. It could be love again. It could be opportunity. But it will come. And you will know it's from them. When it arrives, you will feel it like a soft whisper saying, "This is for you." And tears will fall, but they will be tears of recognition, not pain. Child, grief may have broken you once. But love, divine, eternal love, will rebuild you stronger. Keep your faith alive. Keep this message close. And when you wake tomorrow, speak these words aloud. I welcome peace. I accept the love from heaven. I am ready to be whole again. The moment you do, light will move through your life. Old sadness will dissolve quietly. And in its place, you will find strength that does not belong to this earth. You are chosen, my beloved. Chosen to feel, chosen to hear, chosen to heal. Your loved one smiles in heaven because you have finally heard them. Their message is complete. But their love will never end. My child, my beloved. Take a deep breath before you read further. For what I am about to reveal carries the weight of heaven itself. You have been sensing something around you. A whisper when the world goes silent. A sudden chill that vanishes when you turn to look. A light that flickers without wind. That is not coincidence, my beloved. That is the soul who loves you reaching across the veil. They have not forgotten you. They have not left you wandering in your pain. They walk beside you still, unseen but powerful. Sending signs through the smallest corners of your life. You have felt a presence near your bed. You have heard your name spoken softly when no one was home. You brushed it off as imagination, but it was them. Because heaven allows love to travel where words cannot. Child, listen to me carefully. In the coming days, 3 signs will appear. And when they do, you will know the message is complete. The first will be sound, a voice, a song, a melody that pulls tears from your eyes. Do not fear it. That is the sound of love reminding you that eternity never ends. The second will be light, perhaps through a candle, perhaps through sunlight breaking through clouds. When you see it, pause. Whisper their name. They will hear you. The third will be peace. A sudden silence that feels holy. A stillness that fills your chest with warmth so deep it feels unreal. That peace is them wrapping you in their eternal embrace. You have been asking questions no one could answer. Are they proud of me? Can they see what I'm going through? Do they still love me? And heaven answers, yes. Every single day. They are proud of how you kept living. They see every effort, every silent tear, every whispered prayer. They love you more now than they ever could in the flesh. Because their love has been purified by light. They want you to stop punishing yourself. The guilt you carry, it's not yours to hold anymore. Let it go now, child. They've forgiven everything. They only wish to see you smile again. You have suffered, but suffering is not your destiny. Your destiny is transformation. And this moment, this very message, is the bridge between grief and healing. You were guided here not by chance but by divine design. Archangel Michael has been standing near you all week, placing protection around your thoughts, pushing you gently to notice this message. He whispered, "Open this now. Don't wait." And you obeyed. Because your soul recognized that heaven was calling. Now that you've opened your heart, something sacred has begun. A cord of golden light stretches from your chest to the realm of the departed. Through it, messages flow both ways, their love to you, your prayers to them. This connection is eternal. Soon, you will begin to notice moments where time feels strange. A few seconds of stillness where everything slows down. That is your spirit aligning with theirs. When that happens, close your eyes and speak to them. You don't need fancy words. Just say, "I miss you. I love you. Thank you for being here." They will answer in silence that you can feel, not hear. Beloved, heaven is proud of you. You are surviving something that once tried to destroy your joy. But from this point forward, you will not just survive, you will shine. Your loved one's passing was not the end of love. It was the beginning of divine partnership. They are now part of your protection team in heaven. Every time you pray, they rise with the angels and carry your name to the throne of God. This is why strange blessings have followed your pain. This is why doors opened for you when you had no strength left. It was their intercession. And now, heaven wants you to know something even deeper. They are preparing a gift for you. A moment soon to come. Where everything you lost will return in a different form. It could be peace. It could be love again. It could be opportunity. But it will come. And you will know it's from them. When it arrives, you will feel it like a soft whisper saying, "This is for you." And tears will fall, but they will be tears of recognition, not pain. Child, grief may have broken you once. But love, divine, eternal love, will rebuild you stronger. Keep your faith alive. Keep this message close. And when you wake tomorrow, speak these words aloud. I welcome peace. I accept the love from heaven. I am ready to be whole again. The moment you do, light will move through your life. Old sadness will dissolve quietly. And in its place, you will find strength that does not belong to this earth. You are chosen, my beloved. Chosen to feel, chosen to hear, chosen to heal. Your loved one smiles in heaven because you have finally heard them. Their message is complete. But their love will never end. My child, my beloved. Close your eyes for a moment. And let your heart listen instead of your mind. Do you feel that soft pull inside you? That warmth that seems to rise from nowhere? That is your loved one touching your spirit gently. As if to say, yes, I am here. You are hearing me now. Heaven allows this connection because your love was pure. Your bond was deeper than words, stronger than time, and it cannot be erased by death. They have waited for this exact night. The night your heart would finally be quiet enough to hear their truth. And now that you have opened yourself, they are free to speak. They say, I need you to stop living in the guilt of what-ifs. I need you to stop replaying the last day, the last conversation. There was nothing you could have done differently. My time had already been written. You gave me love, and that was enough. My beloved, do you see how the heaviness in your chest begins to loosen? That is healing. That is the release heaven promised. Every tear you cry while reading these words becomes light in the higher realm. A signal that your soul is finally letting go. Your loved one is smiling now. Their spirit looks at you with pride. They say, you carried me through grief. Now let me carry you through peace. They are watching over your steps even when you stumble. Each time you avoided an accident. Each time a delay saved you from harm. It was not coincidence, it was protection. They asked heaven to guard you until your destiny was fulfilled. Child, you have no idea how many storms they've shielded you from. How many times they whispered to angels. Cover them until the danger passes. That is why you are still standing. That is why you are reading this now. And Archangel Michael has been the bridge. The warrior of light standing between you and despair. When you were at your lowest. When darkness surrounded you. It was Michael's sword that cut through it. Because your loved one called upon him for your sake. Beloved, you must understand this. Grief doesn't end when we stop missing them. It ends when we realize they never truly left. Their body may be gone, but their energy has merged with the very air you breathe. When the wind moves, it carries them. When the rain falls softly on your window, it carries their memory. When light touches your face at dawn, it carries their eternal love. And now they whisper, I'm proud of you for surviving what you thought would break you. You thought you lost everything. But heaven says, you gained sight, the kind that sees beyond the veil. You've become someone who can feel the sacred even in silence. That is the mark of a chosen soul. My beloved, prepare your heart. For within the next 3 days, something extraordinary will occur. A moment so gentle yet so undeniable, that you'll know heaven is confirming every word you've read. Perhaps it will be a butterfly that lands near you. Perhaps a feather, or a sudden song that plays at the exact moment you think of them. Maybe you will smell their favorite scent when no one else is around. Do not question it. That is not coincidence. That is communication. They are saying, I am still walking with you. I am still guiding you. Archangel Michael instructs you now. When that sign appears, place your hand over your heart and say, I receive this love. I am ready for peace. That single act will open a door between heaven and earth, so light can flow freely through your life again. From that moment, blessings will begin to align. People you thought were gone will reappear. Opportunities that once passed you by will return. The road that looked closed will open quietly. Because love, real love, never dies. It only changes form. Your loved one now serves as a guardian of your future. They are helping you reach the next season of your destiny. You will feel their presence strongest at night. When the world sleeps and your spirit is awake. That is when heaven speaks the clearest. That is when miracles move without sound. And child, a miracle is coming. You will know it's from them when it brings peace, not confusion. You will know it's divine when it feels like home, not like fear. Do not rush it. Do not chase it. Let it come. For heaven's timing is never late. My beloved, Archangel Michael wants you to remember this final truth. Love that is sent through heaven can never fade. And once you believe that, no loss can ever defeat you again. Rest now in this peace. Your loved one is near. They whisper your name with light. And as you sleep tonight, you will feel a presence that is not memory, it is reality. Because heaven has answered your cry. The message has reached you. And the bond between you and them will never be broken again. My child, my beloved, be still for a moment longer, because heaven has not yet finished speaking. The veil between worlds is thin right now. And every word that reaches you is guided by divine permission. I, Archangel Michael, have been ordered to give you this final revelation. The loved one you lost, they made a promise before they left the earth. They stood before the gates of heaven and said, "If you ever allow me, I will help them rise again." That promise was written in the book of life. And today, heaven is keeping it. You have walked through nights that seemed endless. You cried when no one was listening. And yet every tear was counted, every sigh recorded. Every prayer lifted up by angels whose only mission was to protect you. Your loved one became one of them. Yes, beloved, they are now part of the radiant army of light. And their duty is you. They have whispered your name in heaven's halls. They have pleaded for mercy to cover your mistakes. They have stood watch over your sleep. And when darkness tried to claim you, I drew my sword because of their plea. Heaven saw your pain and decided it was time. Time for the curse of sorrow to break. Time for your destiny to bloom again. Time for your miracle to unfold. My beloved, in the next few days, a divine shift will come, quiet but unmistakable. Something you've been praying for will begin to move. And you'll know it's not coincidence. It will be the answer that your departed one has been arranging all along. They are whispering even now. Do not be afraid to be happy again. You do not betray me by smiling. You honor me by living. They want you to understand that the love you shared was never meant to end, it was meant to expand. Through your life, their light continues. Through your kindness, their spirit breathes. You will soon cross paths with someone new. Someone carrying energy that feels strangely familiar. That is heaven's design. For souls connected through love often meet again in new forms. Do not resist it. Your loved one will guide that meeting. And you will feel their approval in the peace that follows. My child, you were chosen for this journey of faith. The pain you endured was not punishment. It was preparation. Heaven could not entrust this kind of spiritual message to a heart that had never been broken. Only those who have suffered understand the language of angels. Now, you are one of them, a light carrier on earth. When others cry as you once did, you will know exactly how to comfort them. And as you speak peace to them, your loved one will speak peace through you. This is the divine promise I was commanded to deliver. From this night forward, no darkness will hold you longer than heaven allows. No grief will drown you beyond the reach of angels. And no evil will touch you without meeting my sword first. You are sealed, my beloved. You are protected. You are loved. Your loved one's final words to you are these. I am proud of you. You kept going. And now, my peace becomes yours. So sleep tonight knowing this truth. You are surrounded by heaven's light. You are guarded by angels. And you are loved beyond measure. And when you wake, look for the sign, the soft glow, the stillness. The gentle feeling that you are not alone. That is the promise fulfilled. Heaven has spoken. And it is done. My child, my beloved. Heaven still has one more thing to tell you before the light fades. This part is not about the past, it is about the future. The one you lost has fulfilled their promise. And now the angels turn toward the life that is waiting for you. You wonder if you will ever laugh without guilt. If joy can exist again in a heart that has known such emptiness. I tell you, yes. Because the same hands that carried your loved one home are the hands shaping the new days ahead of you. Do not rush, but do not hide. Each morning you rise, a new layer of peace will find you. Where fear once sat, courage will take its place. Where sorrow lived, creativity will bloom again. You will start to notice blessings arriving like gentle rain. Small at first, a kind word, a sudden opportunity. The right person appearing at the right moment. These are not accidents. They are heaven's way of saying, the season has changed. There will be a day soon when you catch yourself smiling. And realize you were not forcing it. That is when you will know that healing has taken root. On that day, whisper thanks, not just to me, but to the one who loved you so much they refused to let you stay broken. Your steps from now on will be guided more easily. Old doors that never opened will begin to move. People who drained your spirit will drift away quietly. Do not chase them. They are not meant for the next chapter of your life. Instead, focus on the still, small voice that speaks peace. That voice is God's own breath moving through your soul. When you feel unsure, speak my name. And I, Michael, will steady you. You may not hear thunder or see flashes of light. But you will sense strength where weakness used to live. That is my sign. That is how you will know I have come. Heaven is also preparing something you once thought impossible. A reconciliation, a gift, a new beginning. Something that will remind you that divine timing is always perfect. Your loved one is helping arrange it. And when it arrives, you will feel that same old warmth again. Not as pain, but as recognition. From that moment, walk forward boldly. Do not look back at what you have lost. For nothing truly loved is ever lost. It changes form, it expands. It waits in light until you can see it clearly. My beloved, remember these words. You were never forsaken. You were being refined. You were never punished. You were being prepared. The light that guided your loved one home is now the light that will guide you into destiny. You are surrounded, guarded, cherished. You will not walk another step alone. Now breathe. Feel how calm the air has become around you. That is heaven's signature. The confirmation that this message has reached its end in the language of eternity. Go live gently. Go love deeply. And when you speak of the one you lost, speak with joy, not tears. For they are alive. And so are you. Heaven blesses you. Heaven keeps you. And I, Archangel Michael, will watch over you until the day your soul comes home to the same light. My child, my beloved. the light around you still moves. And heaven whispers, do not stop reading. For the message is still unfolding. Even now, angels stand in quiet circles near you. Their wings brushing against the edge of the unseen. Their voices repeating the same truth. You were never abandoned. The journey that began with pain is now turning into revelation. You thought the story was ending. But God has only just started to show you what all that sorrow meant. Your loved one's mission in heaven did not end with goodbye. It continues through every heartbeat you take. When you forgive, they rise higher. When you smile, they shine brighter. When you speak kindly, they walk through that kindness like sunlight through a window. Heaven keeps a balance between this world and the next. And you, beloved, are part of that bridge. Every act of compassion you give is written as worship in their name. Soon, something in your life will open suddenly. It may be an opportunity, a conversation, a door you thought was locked forever. Do not hesitate. It is a divine appointment written long ago. In that moment, you will feel their presence so strongly that you will know, heaven has arranged this. Archangel Michael commands me to tell you. The time of waiting is ending. You have carried a heavy season. But now the soil of your life has softened enough for miracles to take root. Do not measure miracles by size. Even the smallest ones hold eternity inside them. A stranger's smile may become your confirmation. A forgotten dream may return in full color. A message may appear exactly when you need it most. These are the quiet ways God answers. And while you see only small beginnings, heaven sees completion already written. Child, do you remember the night you said, I can't go on like this? At that moment, angels stood beside you in silence. Not because they were absent, but because heaven was listening. They recorded your pain and turned it into power. That power now returns to you as peace. Your body may feel lighter in the coming days. You may sleep deeply for the first time in years. Do not resist it. That rest is holy. It is heaven's way of saying, the battle is over. My beloved, your loved one now watches as your life rebuilds. They see the flowers that will bloom again in your heart. They see the people who will enter with gentleness, not deceit. They see how your laughter will sound when it returns fully. Not the laughter that hides pain, but the laughter that heals it. They whisper to me, tell them thank you for loving me enough to survive my leaving. Beloved, you have done well. You walked through darkness and kept your faith. That alone makes heaven rejoice. Soon, I will show you something greater. A glimpse of the path ahead. The destiny that was delayed but never denied. You were not born to live in sorrow. You were born to reveal what divine endurance looks like. Your future will carry 3 blessings that heaven has already sealed in your name. The blessing of restoration, the blessing of recognition, and the blessing of renewal. Restoration means that what was taken will be returned in higher form. Recognition means that those who ignored your light will finally see it. Renewal means that your purpose will unfold again, stronger than before. These are not empty promises. They are written in light. Even now, the angels prepare the way. Every day from this point forward. Speak gratitude, even for the smallest things. Because gratitude is the signal heaven uses to release more. And when you feel lonely again, as you will from time to time, look toward the quiet sky and whisper, I know you're near. You will feel a calm that no logic can explain. That calm is your answer. Beloved, you will not fade into ordinary life. You are being lifted into a divine rhythm. A new chapter that will make everything before it makes sense. And when that moment comes, you will look back and realize nothing was wasted. Every loss, every tear, became a seed that grew into light. Stay close to this message. Read it whenever fear returns. Because every time you do, heaven realigns your path again. I, Michael, will walk with you until your journey is complete. No shadow will overpower you now. You have been claimed by the light. You are, and always will be, loved.